Hi guys, so this is my season 7 premiere predictions video, and it's not so much as a predictions video, it's more like me kind of documenting how I think this episode's gonna go and kind of how I feel up to this point in the show, because obviously someone is gonna die tonight, we know that for sure, and so it's kind of gonna go in a whole new direction, like as we're dealing with the repercussions of whoever dies tonight, or the someone or someone's. So we're gonna be dealing with it for a long time, not just in next week's episode, but like 3-5 seasons from now. So I really wanted to kind of have a solid, concrete opinion of the show and just the whole entire thing up to this point, because after tonight everything's going to be different. The whole show is going to change. It's going to be an entirely new show. So I kind of just wanted to have on camera my thoughts of the show. So we know obviously it's been 8 months. There's been a lot of spoilers leaked, and Robert Kirkman and all these other people, they've kind of they've let stuff out. So we know that obviously tonight someone is gonna die. Carol and Morgan aren't gonna miraculously jump in and start shooting everyone and save them like they did in Terminus, but someone is gonna die, unfortunately. And I honestly think, this is my prediction, that 2 people are gonna die. Just because the spoilers, I mean, I haven't watched the videos that say this is what's gonna happen, show leaked, whatever. I haven't watched those, but I have read some articles, my fair share of articles. I couldn't help myself. I've read quite a few. I did refrain from watching the videos that said exactly what was gonna happen, but I have read a couple of articles, so I'm thinking that it's going to be Glenn and Abraham that get the boot, or bat rather. And I'm really, really upset about that. I made Glenn a bracelet. If you can see it, it says R.I.P. Glenn and then Gleggy on that side, because he's my favorite. I love him. He is so cute. He's been there since the beginning. I don't know. I just had a weird obsession with Glenn. Honestly, I'd rather it be Daryl. I'm just putting that out there. I would rather Daryl get Lucille than Glenn, but it's kind of inevitable, because if you read the comics, that is what happens, and I don't see them with an event this big. I don't see the producers and stuff venturing very far from what Robert Kirkman had written in the comics. So I'm thinking, yeah, Glenn's gonna get it tonight. And as much as it pains me to say, I wanted this episode, I've been waiting for this for so long, and then now that it's here, I'm like, can we please have another month? Because after tonight, it's just all gonna change. So, that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. And I'm also wondering if Rick is gonna get his hand cut off. I'm not really 100% sure on that, but after the trailer and Negan talking about his right-hand man and stuff, that kind of seems like something they would throw in there. But it is kind of a big deal. He's getting not decapitated, amputated. I don't think they would throw an amputation in with 2, pretty solid character deaths. So, I don't know if they're gonna throw that in. I'm thinking no, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. So it could happen, so be ready. But that's what I'm thinking. How it's gonna go down, I'm not sure. I think that Glenn, when Negan does eeny, meeny, miny, moe, Glenn is gonna be it for that. And then when Glenn does start getting, I think that Abraham might get up and try and fight back, being the strong guy he is, but unfortunately, it has consequences. So I'm thinking Glenn, then Abraham. Daryl is going to be in there somewhere, because his blanket in the trailer, his blanket was on the ground. So I don't know how he's going to be involved. He might try and fight back too. But he's going to be involved somehow, because I don't think he would just throw his blanket down. And obviously that was in the trailer for a reason. So something's gonna happen with Daryl, but I'm not really too concerned about him because I don't see them letting Daryl go for a long time. So he's gonna be okay, but he is gonna be involved somehow, and that is about it, I believe. I don't know how they're gonna drag out the deaths, because like it doesn't take that long to, like, I don't want to say it sounds so bad, but it doesn't take that long to like beat people to death. So especially with something like Lucille. So I don't know how they're gonna drag it out. I don't know if they'll put some flashbacks in there or what. They might make it to Hilltop tonight because obviously they're gonna have to keep going because Maggie is still not feeling very well. So I don't know if if they're gonna like break up and some go back to Alexandria and like warn them, or if they're all gonna go to Hilltop, but they might make it to the Hilltop tonight. I'm kind of thinking no, but I could see that happening. Like, I feel like they're all gonna be a mess and they're not gonna wanna be like, they're not just gonna get up and be like, okay, let's go. So I don't know if they will, but they're gonna have to drag this episode out somehow. So maybe they'll throw some flashbacks in there or something, but yeah, so that is what I'm thinking, and I'm really dreading it. It premieres in like, I don't have a watch on. I think it's like 3 o'clock, so like 6 hours? I don't know. Everything is gonna be different from this point on though, so I have heard that like Daryl and I think Eugene, some other people, they're like, don't watch this episode alone. So kind of nervous. I think this is gonna be a big change to the show, and I think after this point, I think it's gonna be like a whole new, like it's gonna seem like a mid-season finale or like a season finale, not a season premiere. So I'm not really sure. I don't know. It's just getting better and better every season, so I can't wait to see where the characters go from tonight and how they deal with this. But it's gonna be a big deal, so grab a blanket and someone, like they said, cuddle a cat or something like that. So good luck.